Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today's another story time. And before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give your girl a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter at Lifewithsymone, and follow my business page at Brishari. Don't forget, Denim and Diamonds is still on sale. I'll put the link down below. If you coming solo, don't even worry about it. I made an Instagram post and a lot of girlies are linking up and coming solo. I feel like I'm repeating myself because I literally just recorded tomorrow's story time before this video, so I feel like but anyway, let's get into it. It's Subbie Sunday. I missed last Sunday, I'm so sorry, but let's go ahead and make it up this Sunday. I should be out and about, but instead I'm recording for you guys because I missed. So let's go ahead and do it so I could go out and about. So this is titled, I saw my boyfriend getting that guac 3000, need advice. Oh, I'm gonna put my glasses on. Okay, so it says, hey Symone, I love your videos and I've been watching for almost 2 years now. Oh, thank you. You used to really get me through my lunch breaks at work. Please don't say my name on this video. My name is blank and I really need your help and maybe even your viewers' help because I don't know what to do about this situation. I've been dating my boyfriend for a little over a month now and things have been great. He's sweet, funny, considerate, and overall what I've been looking for in a relationship. We always have a great time together. So 2 days ago, we were playing around and I grabbed his phone. He was sitting in his chair playing the game and I was laying on the bed with his phone. I was going through it and talking about stuff I saw out loud just being funny. He didn't mind and was laughing with me because he felt like he had nothing to hide. I guess wrong. So first I went through his Safari history and didn't see anything. So I told him, you passed the test, in a joking tone. We laughed that off. I searched my name in his messages and nothing came up. Okay, cool. Now the final test was that camera roll. And I'm not nosy for real, and I honestly believe in the saying, if you go looking for something, you'll find it. So I kept it simple. You know, the part in the phone where it's like different people's faces and if you click on one, it'll show you all the pictures in the camera roll from that person. Yeah, so I clicked his face so I could just see pictures of him only. Maybe I'd find some funny ones to send to myself or just some cute ones. I wasn't gonna get all of his business because I like my peace, or so I thought. As I was scrolling, I got to around February 2024 and I saw a picture that embedded in my brain. At this point, it was a picture he took standing up in a mirror with a bitch in front of him on her knees giving him that guac 3000. The worst part is the mirror he took the picture in was the mirror that was sitting in front of his room right next to me. My heart fell to my ass. I almost fell to my knees right then and there. I wanted to throw up so bad. Bro, the heartache was eating me alive. The thing is, yes, this was before he even met me, but it's still weird as fuck to see a person you're effing with someone else. And it's like, damn ninja, the shit felt / looked at that good for you to take a picture. I'm sick. I never been in a situation like this before. It's only one thing to know in my mind that he obviously effed other bitches before me and actually see it, like visual proof. That image will never leave my mind. But anyways, I immediately closed out of the photo app and locked his phone back. I just got back on my own phone like I didn't see shit. I didn't know how to feel or what to say or think, so I just stayed quiet and went on Instagram. He started asking me if I was okay and I just said yeah, trying to play it off. I immediately went to the bathroom because I was spiraling and I texted my best friend. This bitch was out drunk, so she didn't respond till mad late. So I was just going through this shit by myself, trying to figure out if I should leave this man's house and clear my head or just suck it up and ignore what the fuck I saw. So I went back in the room with him, and by this point he was off the game and was trying to cuddle with me and shit. I wasn't in a headspace for that, so I kind of gave him nonchalant vibes and told him that I'm good on that. He ended up getting mad, which I never really saw him do before, and he ended up leaving out of nowhere and was going to the gas station. When he got back, he just turned off the lights and got into bed and go to sleep. So I just went to sleep and I figured that out in the morning. The morning came and my body woke me up around 5 a.m. So I was tossing and turning, trying to figure out if I wanted to bring it up to him or not. Finally, when he woke up around 7 or 8, I told him that I saw the picture in his phone. I think he immediately knew which one, so that was kind of weird, but he apologized. He said he should have been deleted all that shit. So he opened up his phone and deleted like 9,000 pictures and videos and then apologized again. We didn't really talk about it again after that. Basically, long story short, we had a great day together yesterday after he deleted everything, but the image just kept replaying in my head. Every time he touched me or when he laid in bed, I couldn't help but see the bitch with the bad bob giving him that super soaker. I really like him and want to get over this shit because it's not like he cheated on me, but the idea of having sex with him in the same bed I know for sure he was effing other bitches on is crazy to me. Like, I can't stop seeing the picture and I want to throw up. Am I wrong for feeling this way? And how do I let it go? Should we just stop effing at his house or should I leave the relationship? Please help. Girl, if he's checking off all the boxes and y'all are having fun, do not leave the relationship. We gotta know that somebody had us before. Well, unless this is your first, but everybody has an ex. Everybody's been with somebody before, again, unless it's your first time. But you gotta understand, that was the past. He was willing to move past it and delete it. And that's one thing too. He didn't get mad about it. When you was going through his phone, he had nothing to hide. So he knew he had the picture in there. But of course, he knew he had nothing to hide. He wasn't in there cheating on you, talking to other girls or stuff like that. He was so quick to just say, oh, it doesn't mean nothing to me. I'll just get rid of this stuff. So girl, no, just stay in a relationship. I know it's gonna be hard to like get that image out your head, but you gotta know like he's with you now. And I feel like if he would have got mad about it and start pressing like, it's just a picture, you suck my dick then and make me take a picture with you, like then that would have been like, okay guy, this is too much. But I feel like the fact that he was just okay with it and smooth, like you good. And I feel like you shouldn't walk away from a situation, because you might walk away from him and then find somebody that's crazy or a bad guy, when this whole time it was just over an old photo that he was okay with just deleting right when you address the issue. So stick it out, girl. I know it's gonna be hard. I don't know how to say to get rid of the image in your head. Y'all tell her down below, but stick it out with him. He ain't do nothing to you. He ain't do nothing wrong, and he's a good man and he checks off the list. Stay with him. All right, let's get into the next story. So this one is titled The Things Females Would Do for Their Baby Daddies. So it says, hey Symone, and she put Symone, like the nail psycho voice. I literally had to block him yesterday because, for one, why do you still have my number? 2, why are you FaceTiming me 3 times and they're gonna say it's an accident? You don't FaceTime somebody 3 times and say it's an accident. You're literally annoying. So anyway, it says, I love watching your videos so much. This story is gonna be kind of long, so I'm gonna just jump right into it. So when I was 15, I was a little rebellious and shit. I would sneak out and have sex, yada yada yada. So in March, I snuck out and went to this party and whatnot with my best friend at the time. We get there and everybody else is like in their 20s while I'm the only one underage. Oh, her boyfriend. My boyfriend was 21. I was a victim. So I was a victim, by the way. So he offers me a pill and to come smoke with him and some other guys who looked at mad old and kind of like tweaked, but I trusted the man and went. They took me upstairs and one of them rolled up. I didn't pay attention because my boyfriend was distracting me from it anyway. So he finished up and he let me light it. Just from the first rotation, I was already high as fuck and the pill was kind of fucking me up. But I noticed they wasn't really hitting it. Like maybe only like one person 2 times, but not inhaling it. So of course I'm weirded out and don't want to hit it no more. And my boyfriend insisted and started getting mad at me a little bit, so I just did it. By the end, I could barely keep my eyes open. My boyfriend started rubbing on me and I noticed everybody was looking at me and shit. He started to kiss me and gave me hickeys. One of the other dudes was trying to join in. Since I'm high as fuck and kind of weak, I couldn't really do nothing. They started to take my clothes off and that's when some girl came into the room and started to yell at one of them. She looks at me and she's like, so this is who you effing on? And I couldn't really speak and she started to pull me by my hair and drag me out of the room. Mind you, I was half naked and high as fuck out of my mind. So she was whipping my ass and all through the house and everybody is watching and laughing at me. Her homegirls jumps in and start hitting me. My boyfriend not doing shit. They finally let me up and I'm trying to get up since I'm so high I can't. I was crying, bloody as fuck, and my arm was hurt like fuck. The girl went into the kitchen and gets a KNIFE. Everybody's trying to stop her from getting to me. And some of the other girls are trying to get my clothes and take me outside. I don't know where I am and they left me outside by myself. Told me I can't stay there and I was doing too much. I go back in the house to get my phone and I see the girl again who beat my ass. And her homegirls ask me if I want more. And I'm still hazy, so I'm trying to tell them like, no, I just want my phone. And I go back in and I get in. When I come out, everybody was looking at me. And the girls try to run up on me and I'm trying my best to fight back. One of them maced me and I fall to the ground while they stump on me. I guess this was all over my boyfriend because she said, you effing my baby daddy, you think you cute. Felt that I know she meant. She said my boyfriend. I'm gonna just call my boyfriend Damien. She says, yeah, Damien, bitch. And I connect the dots. Finally, they tired and they get off of me by now. And everybody is looking at me get my ass beat. And girls get in the car. I'm getting up and this bitch tried to run me over. So I'm running for my life down some unknown street. And I can't get my hands straight to call nobody since my phone had died. I'm tripping in the road and shit and trying to run so fast because she literally racing down the street trying to get to me. I'm an athlete, so your girl could run a little fast. I turn a corner and I hide behind a tree and I see her car fly past. So I go to the other way. I walked for about 30 minutes before I came to a familiar street. By now, I'm bleeding from my nose and I got scratches and marks everywhere. My hair is effed up and my clothes are tore. Physically couldn't walk anymore, so I just laid on the sidewalk. Honestly, I thought it was over for me and done at this point. I prayed and that's when a car pulls up in front of me. Y'all, by the grace of God, it was my fucking sister. She picked me up and helped me to the hospital. Since then, I have never went to a party and got my life right. This is why I advise y'all to not be peer pressure into nothing that gets you into trouble. Trust your gut, for real, for real. Answers to questions that you might have. He lied and told me that he was 17 when we first got together. I didn't find out until the day after the situation. He texted me his real age and blocked me. Since it's real, it was March of 2019. I was actually only 2 streets down from my house, and so the reason my sister was driving that way at that time is because she had just got off of work. I couldn't report him or the girls because I only knew his street name. Nothing crazy happened after the situation because I did the whole 360 with my life. The injuries I got from that fight was a swollen eye and bruises. The pill was a sleeping pill. Oh my god, that is crazy. At first when I was reading it, I'm like, okay, wait, this might be a little bit triggering, so I kind of wanted to stop. But then I think that it was a good lesson learned in its video, just basically her saying that she did a whole 360. Don't trust people, don't be peer pressure and stuff, because there's so many younger people that watch my videos, and I feel like maybe if somebody hear the story, they'll know, like, okay, because so many people try to glorify, like in her situation, she didn't know that he was that much older than her. But it's like, even with this society, I go on Twitter, I see so many people try to glorify and make it so cool, like, oh, you a young girl mess with an older dude. No, these older dudes don't want nothing good for you, and they shouldn't even be talking to you anyway because you're way younger than them. But I just feel like hopefully this would help somebody that's in a situation and probably think like, oh, let me talk to them, because I promise you it's nothing good gonna come out being a minor talking to an adult. Nothing at all. They don't want nothing good for you. They're just fucking creepy weirdos. And yeah, so I'm so happy that your sister did just so happen to drive past and see you and help you. I'm so happy that they did not get to you. I'm happy that they did not do nothing to you in that room. Like, it's just so crazy that happened. I'm so sorry that even happened to you, but I'm so happy that you did change your life around and you not surrounding yourself with that type of people or stuff like that anymore, because that shit is crazy. And yeah, but thank you so much for sharing, sis. Let's get into the next story. I don't know, this might be the last, but we're gonna see, because yeah, it's getting later in the day. It's 4 and I should have been left. So this one is titled, Why I Will Never Trust My Cousin Again. Warning, this is a lot. So it says, I broke my phone and I have to wait until Christmas to get a new one, so I emailed you off the school computer. But I have hella more stories about the time I spent with this girl. Okay, this is a little throwback. Y'all know I be going through up and down like the times of my stories and stuff. Anyway, so it says, hey Simone, I love your story times, and because I've been watching you for about almost 9 months, I decided to send my own story. And I just wanted to say, keep being you, and I'm proud of your girl. Thank you. On to the story. So basically, I have 3 brothers, 2 older and 1 younger than me. I've always been the only girl, and my cousins that are females all either don't fuck with me because I'm more like a tomboy, or just because I'm very outspoken and bold. Like, when I was 5, we had a family reunion at this big hotel, and I finally met my cousin's kids, and he had a daughter who was 6. We're at the hotel because we were having a family sleepover, girls with the girls and boys with the boys, while the grown-ups party in the hotel's basement. Everyone else was acting weird with us, so we basically was getting to know each other just in our own little world and became hella close over the years. As we grew up, we became sisters and called each other such. In 7th grade, she moved to where I was because she got into so many fights and got kicked out of all the school districts we stayed in. We lived 3 hours away, and we didn't see each other all the time. I was more of the quiet but smart mature girl, while she was like a bully smart mouth type of girl, but we matched each other so well. While she was here, she barely had clothes and only had about 5 pairs of shoes with her. Her dad was a kind of a deadbeat because he felt like as long as he bought her a phone, threw money at her for food, that he was a great father. So parents gave her whatever they gave me and my siblings, but let her stay the night during the school nights because her dad would leave her there with his 2 girlfriends, knowing that she didn't want to be there and they didn't feed her. She was like the sister I always wanted, so I took her under my wing, letting her meet all my friends, my boyfriend, and everything I knew about people. It must go by, and it felt so unreal that I actually had a sister. One weekend, my family decided to go to our hometown, which is Texas, to see our other family, and we didn't get back until Monday at 3 a.m. Because I was tired, I could stay home that morning, so they took my cousin to the house, and we just stayed up all night. A few hours later, I was asleep, but she was up getting dressed. And tell me why this girl tried to take my new school shoes with her that I had just got, bro. So I told her to take them off and made her put them back. But I fell asleep. After she left, and while she was gone, my friends was texting me and telling me that she had my new shoes on because I had posted them as soon as I got them. She said they was hers and a whole bunch of other bullshit. But because I don't listen to nothing, I didn't see them. I went to my bag trying to find them, and they were gone, bro. A few hours later, she comes home and freaking shoes on. I was home from school, which is a 45-minute walk in the grass. And because they don't have sidewalks on the street that she take home, I was pissed off, but even more pissed that I was going to get my ass whipped by my parents. While she was down here with us, I started getting into a lot of drama, arguing with my mom and everything under the sun. She honestly was a bad influence on me, and I didn't see it then. During May, a few weeks before she was gonna be out for the summer, she met a girl named Kay, who was from New York. My mom does hair, and she tried to sew in a frontal on me for the first time. It was decent. The lace wasn't blended properly, so I wore a beanie over it, and it was still cute. We went out to eat after a family function, and when we took a picture in the mirror, I posted it on my Snap, and the girl Kay seen it. My brother was at the movies and sat with her and a few others, but I guess she was commenting on it, saying my frontal under my beanie was probably ugly. It was, but that's my business. So I confronted her about it, and she said that I was being a big baby about it. Me and her went back and forth all night, and I expected for my cousin to step in and have my back, but all she did was laugh and agree with the girl. later that night, my phone died and I was on the phone with the dude I was talking to. So I logged into her iPad and called him off of there. I was telling him about the situation and he told me to go through her iPad and see what was going on. So I did. When I went through it, she was showing her friends back home embarrassing things of me, only showed to her. She let her friends call me ugly, fat, and dark, and was far from it. In middle school, I didn't like my skin because all the boys only like light-skinned girls and white girls. So I was very insecure about myself and she made me feel worse. She was hella pretty because she wore hella makeup and I didn't because I hate the feeling of it on my face. So I only wore lashes and lip gloss. And when I confronted her, she left my house mad and we didn't talk for the whole day. She even went back to her dad's house because deep down she knew she was wrong. Second, as soon as I got to school, people were telling me that Kay was talking about me. At this point, I was pissed off. So I was talking about her back. Third hour, we had the same locker room but different classes, but we changed together. So I was gonna cuss her out. So I was gonna cuss her out in there for lying, saying I was broke and wearing her clothes. My dad as a child didn't have much, so he made sure that me and my brothers didn't ask for nothing. So I had 2 closets full of the latest shoes and she was just jealous of that. When she walked into the locker room, only me and my other friend, we'll call her Shayla, was in there just heading out to the stalls because we were hiding there until the warm-ups was done because we didn't feel like running. My cousin walked in saying no one was gonna do nothing to her, how everyone wanna be like her and how I'm a liar. So girl, I was pissed because what did I lie about? She said she didn't care about nothing and she was ready to fight whoever whenever. I got heated and threw my water on her dry ass wig and she started fighting. She pulled out a few of my braids in the back of my hair and go with it, so I don't give a fuck. I punched her a few times in the mouth and then the PE teachers broke it up. My dad came in there and was tearing up the whole office. Basically, I got suspended for the rest of the school year and she had only got suspended for 5 days and didn't come back after that ass whipping. A year and a half later, I was doing good in school, became even more mature, learned how to love me for me, and I had trust issues, but I eventually got over it. She hit me up on Instagram about how she was sorry and stuff, and I just was like, okay, it was irrelevant. I told her we good, but I would never be your friend again. She been posting me for my birthday and everything, like, girl, fuck you, but I'm glad it happened because she helped me lose all my fake friends and the bad energy in my life. I'm currently a freshman in high school, maintaining a 3.8 GPA and doing a few nurse classes so I could become a registered nurse. Sorry if it was a long story, Symone, but I feel good getting this off my chest. I love you, Symone. Love you too, girl. Oh, that's so good that you did move on, because sometimes people got to show you a few times to show you once and you move forward, because y'all, Lord knows I have some people in my life that I should have been cut out a long time ago and I just cut out last month, but that's another story. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off here because it is 4:20 and I should have been left my house. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it off here. This is the last story for Subbie Sunday this Sunday. Sorry if it was short. I promise y'all next Sunday I'll make it, I'll do 4 stories, okay? But yeah, I'll record more in advance, but literally Sunday is tomorrow and I got a lot to do today and tomorrow. But that's it for this story time. I love you guys so much and I'll see you on my next one. Peace out.